Hey there, Riddle first graders. Welcome to another video. We've been real busy making lots of drawings. Looking through here, we made a corduroy bear, an elf, polar bear. Today we're going to make Cubism flowers in a vase. So Cubism was a style, Pablo Picasso was part of it, and it's where you have something, but then we're going to break it up into some interesting shapes and interesting colors. So I will show you how to do that. So I'm starting with my handy dandy note card, and I'm starting, here's the middle of my paper. Here's the middle this way. I'm making a U shape. It is near the bottom, a U. Then from that U shape, I'm going to curl it up, and then make a flat, sort of flat line. This is a vase. It's kind of a weird shape, but flowers would stick into this. That's what we're making here. I'm going to make 3 circles. 1, 2, 3 circles above it. These are the yellowish orange part of the flower, the middle of like a daisy, you know, like a flower that has a little circle and then has little petals around it. That's what we just made there. Next, I'm going to make a line for the table right here. That is the tabletop. So this, everything below this line is sitting on the table. Anything behind it is the wall. And what I want to do next is I want to make straight lines from my flower to the vase. These are my stems to flowers. Now I'm going to have a little bit of fun and make some flower petals. I'm just making shapes. I just made some sort of shapes, and those are the petals of the flower. I need to do that again. And on these flowers, some of these petals are going to be behind. They're going to be behind this flower. So here, this petal is going to come here. It's going to be, I can't see the whole petal. So that's a really difficult concept. Okay. Next, looking at this vase, I'm going to put some lines through here, just in this vase. So I'm going to go here, 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 here. So it looks like it's cracked. A couple of random lines. I'm going to add some more lines in the vase in here, just a couple. It's going to make this have shapes. I don't want the shapes to be too small. And that's about it right there. So let's start coloring. So the vase, I'm going to use blues and purples. And each one of these little shapes that I just made, I'm going to color them in with blue and purple. I'm starting with a purple, and I'm coloring in a couple shapes that are not touching each other. Purple. Next, I'm going to color in some more shapes. I'm going to use a magenta. I'm going to color in a couple more shapes. Okay, then I'm going to find a blue, and I'm going to color in the last couple shapes. So Cubism is kind of strange, and it kind of looks like stained glass, if you've ever seen that before. Now I'm going to color these little circles. I'm going to use some yellow and some orange. First I'm going to color them yellow. Then I'm going to take some orange to go over top a little bit. Like so. Next, I want to use, I'm picking a red, and I'm going to start to color in some of the flower's petals. Now, I'm not coloring in every one. I'm just coloring in some. And I'm coloring them that are not close to each other first. Like so. Then I'm going to use the orange and color in some more. Of the flower's petals. And it appears that I need to color a couple more. If you have a different colored red, we could use that. And the flower petals are all colored in. Next, I'm going to use some green and make these flower stems green. I'm going to use a light green and I'm going to use a dark green. So on one side of it I did a light green, and on one side I did a dark green. And now this is the table. So what I want to do is continue making shapes. So I'm going to use my brown colored pencil, and I'm going to make some lines on the table here. And I'm just going to make some random lines. Of which now I'm going to color in some of these shapes brown. I know that this is not an easy first grade project. However, I do want to challenge you, and I want to see what happens. It's hard to see how you're doing when I'm making a video, that's for sure. But just keep trying your best, and don't worry about it. Just have fun. Focus on your coloring, staying in your lines. You can make more shapes if you feel like you want to make some more little shapes there. And I've colored in most of my shapes. Next, I'm going to use some orange down here and color the rest of the shapes orange. My table, just coloring it orange. Each of the rest of the shapes orange, even if they're touching each other, I'm making them orange. What I want to do next here is over top the orange, I'm going to color a little bit of brown, just to soften the orange up. Oopsie doopsie. For the background, behind the flowers, we need something. I'm going to be pushing some yellow. I wish I had a lot more yellows. I'm just going to make the whole background yellow right now. Yellow is a nice bright color. Sure shows up. It is the warmest color. It really pops. The sun is yellow, isn't it? Nice and bright. And it sure shows up when the sun's out. We know it. See that? Next, I'm just going to keep my background simple. I'm just going to use a little bit of orange in there over top, a little bit. Mixing some orange here. I'm just going to stop. This is my Cubism flowers. I feel like I need to outline. I'm going to outline real quick. Flowers. Flower petals. That would really make the stained glass idea pop if I outline this. Let's see what happens. Outlined it. Oh, I should outline the vase too, huh? Okay. Yeah. A little better. All right. Good luck. Try your best. I hope to see it. I hope that you post it for me. Love to see it. Have a great day.